I'm coming on here with no makeup on. We're gonna get ready. I'm gonna do a full face of new makeup. Some of this is gonna be first impression, some of this is gonna be second impression, some of this is gonna be tried and true, and I'm gonna try and create something. I wanna do like a matte skin look today with a neutral eye, and I'm gonna do no lashes because we're gonna be trying out a new mascara. I'm also very excited to let you know that the beginning part of this video is sponsored by HSN. HSN has a wide and curated assortment of exclusive products and top name brands in so many different categories: beauty, fashion, lifestyle, electronic, everything you can think about. At HSN, you can get an exclusive shopping experience with personalities, entertainment, and industry experts to help you have the best shopping experience. You can find HSN through 2 different TV channels or through live streaming. HSN also offers flex pay so that you can enjoy now and pay later. HSN offers priority deals that are updated weekly where you can get some really awesome deals throughout a variety of different categories, and I'm going to be showing you 2 of those today. They're also running a promotion where you can get $10 off a $20 or more order using the code HSN2025. So in today's video, we are going to be trying 2 different products from Tarte. They are brand new products that I haven't tried before. They are both going to be on sale during this time. The first one being the new Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is the Blur Concealer that is a stick. I am so excited to be trying this one out. And this one is on a sale price for $18, regular price $28 at HSN. I will link all of these things down below. And the deal for this one ends today. The second one is going to be the new Creaseless Powder by Tarte. And this is with a brush. I have it in the shade, I think, Translucent. Yes, I have it in the shade Translucent. The packaging is beautiful. It also comes with a little puff. The sale price for this duo is going to be $36 down from $45. And this one is going to run through the 30th, and I will leave the dates down below. We're also going to be trying a brand new product, and this is the new Too Faced mascara. This one is coming on the HSN website today. And with this mascara, you're able to use that coupon that I talked about, HSN 2025, and you can get $10 off. This is called the Ribbons Wrapped Lash, and I love this brush. First of all, so excited to try this out. So let's start with zooming in and get started on the face. Thank you so much, HSN, for sponsoring the beginning part of this video. We will talk more about these products when we try them, of course. Please check the description box for more info. Let's dive into the makeup look. Last time I sat down to do my makeup, I did something a little bit more glowy, and today we're gonna do something a little bit more full coverage, and we are gonna be using this powder, and I just want to do a different kind of a look, but still keeping the eye look a little bit more like neutral and maybe not too dramatic. I bought the Lawless Forget the Filler foundation myself. I bought it in 11M, which will be a great summer shade for me, but as you can see, this is not my shade. So I actually did get it in PR as well, and they sent me the shade 3F. I don't know what that means. It says shake well. So we will try this one, but I'm gonna use this with a mattifying primer today, which I also need to shake. And just, I'm gonna give this foundation, I don't want to say another try because I didn't dislike this foundation. Actually, I did enjoy it, but always when you are trying out a foundation or a concealer or anything really that's not in your shade, it never ends up being as much of a hit for you as if you had gotten it in your shade. So I think it will be a little bit easier now that it's in my shade. And if I really love it, I can keep using it during the summer, but in that darker shade that I got for myself. So we're gonna be trying this one out, and of course the Tarte concealer. I'm very excited. Did I say what shade I have? I have light neutral, which I think again will be great. I'm actually gonna be using a brush. This is a Singe F01, and I really want to see how much coverage we can get. I don't think this is the correct undertone for me. Might even be a smidgen like too light for me, but we'll bronze it up and we'll be fine. I will say, it is much easier to make a foundation that is too light for you look better on you than it is to make a foundation that is too dark for you look better on you, in my humble opinion. That is looking pretty high coverage. And feels not like powdery, but definitely matte. I mean, you can see how full coverage that is. I have been a little bit more into full coverage. I would say maybe this past year or so. There was a time there that I was only using light or sheer coverage, but I feel like I've been enjoying more different types of coverage as of late. Just, it needs to be like not too heavy, because I feel like we have this new wave of just matte makeup products that are just looking matte and full coverage without looking like heavy or like too much. Let me get some foundation off my nose ring. Well, it is definitely looking full coverage, but as you can see, if you compare it to my shoulder, it is a smidgen too light for my, like the rest of my body. And it also, like, my shoulders are more golden than this one is. I wonder what F is for. 3F. F what? Let's go in and look and see how they describe it. Fair with warm golden undertones. I mean, it's definitely not pink. And it is definitely, yeah, I guess, warm golden. You know what? It is just too light for me. Even when I don't have a tan, because I have not, Austin has not had the best spring weather. I just am not this light. But yeah, I guess maybe the undertone isn't that bad. It's just that it's like too light. Let's do some of this concealer. I'm very excited. It's really hard sometimes with the stick concealers to see how you're supposed to use. Oh, that's very creamy. Sometimes with stick concealers, it just turns out a little heavy, but this one is very creamy. I like putting my concealer like this. A little bit here, a little bit here. Okay, okay. And you can see it's like a little bit, like it's probably been poured in here, and that's why it's giving this ring. That's gonna wear down pretty quickly. I was sent this Tarte sponge as well, so we are gonna be using this. Oh, that blended out really easily. Okay, okay, okay. Again, I like a concealer that is easy to blend out and that is full coverage but not too heavy and cakey. I even don't mind if I sacrifice a little bit of the full coverage if it means that the concealer will just look light under my eyes. I'm just gonna add a little bit more coverage right here around the nose. I mean, that looks... the whole face looks pretty flawless. Very impressive. Okay, let's do the creaseless setting powder. This is in translucent. Love this, by the way. The new like purple that Tarte's got going on. That's really, really pretty. So I think I'm gonna use the little, look at this little poof. I think I'm gonna use that under my eyes. It has this little, oh, there's a lid, and then there is, white was not doing that well. I'm gonna use some of that under my eyes. Let's see how this one sets down. Again, I am looking for a pretty matte look today. It's not really scented. I am gonna use this beautiful big brush that was in this set, and I'm dipping it in the powder, and I'm just taking it on the back of my hand, and then I'm just gonna work this into my entire face, and then I'm just gonna brush some of the excess off. With a smaller brush, I'm just gonna brush off under my eyes. Pretty matte, but not cakey. It's feeling smooth, but not like powdery. Okay. I'm pretty impressed. Okay, we need a little bit of bronzer because we need something. Okay, I just popped on some brows because that was needed. And look at this packaging. It is so pretty. This is the NARS summer collection. So they sent me one of the cheek palettes. They sent me the yellow one. Oh, it's so pretty. They sent me the yellow one, and they sent me 2 of the lip oils as well. I've never tried the NARS lip oils. I am very excited. So this is the Hot Escape cheek palette, and it says number 2. And I cannot wait because not only is the paper packaging, the actual packaging, shut the front door. Yellow stripes It's like NARS. They were in my head. They were playing 4D chess with this packaging because beautiful. So there is a matte blush, what I assume is like a highlighty blush, a highlighter, and a bronzer. This bronzer is in, so this is Dominant, oh god, don't demonetize me. Dominant Topless Electra Laguna 3. Those are very NARS shades. So I don't know how this Laguna will look on my skin tone. I will say it looks a little almost cool tone, but we're gonna go in with an F05 and we're gonna do bronzer first. I have not tried this one, but that shiny blush looks so incredible. You know what? That does look pretty good. How do you feel about like NARS cheek products? Because I know so many people are so into their blushes, but I feel like I never got on that train. Okay, that's very pigmented though. I feel like this will probably be a better shade for me in the summer, so I need to be careful so I'm not overdoing it, which, did I already overdo it? Maybe. I'm just gonna do a little bit all over here because I think I'm a little bit too pale overall. But that is actually looking better. Okay. I'm happy with that. Now let's do this one. I don't know which one that is, but it looks like a really nice like coral metallic with some gold. And I am gonna do an F06. Oh, yes. I mean, you don't even need a highlighter with a glowy blush like this. Ooh, okay. Okay, I really like that. Let's do a little bit of the highlighter too. And I'm just gonna put that up on the very cheekbones. And I'll put a little bit over my brows as well. I really like being highlighted there, although that turned out to be way too much. Abort. I'll go over with my bronzer brush and smooth things over a bit. But that looks really nice. Maybe I'll even go over that with the blush a bit. Wait. That is so cute. Okay. We need to do the lip oil as well. I have Wondrous and of course I have Orgasm, but I kind of want to do this one because look at this color. Isn't that? And it's like sheer. Do you see that? It's so beautiful. I really want to do that one. So let me do a lip liner. Look at that. Doesn't really smell like anything, very faintly. I'm dying. Also the packaging, French Riviera. I speak of it like I've been there. I've not. Actually, that's not true. I've actually been to the French Riviera. Spent 24 hours in Montpellier. Is that French Riviera? I think it is. Okay, I just did like a cool tone nude lip liner. Oh, okay. Okay, this lip oil. First impression. It is a lip oil. It does not have a lot of substance to it. It also doesn't have a lot of color to it. Interesting. I was kind of hoping it was going to have a little bit more. I mean, there's a little color to it, you can see. But I was kind of hoping for just a smidgen more color. But I mean, you can see it's pretty sheer, but at least it's not so dark that you will need a mirror to reapply. So I guess that's something. But that's cute. I like it. Ooh, can I do a little highlighter? Do you remember the booty gurus in like 2017-16 when they were like putting highlighter on their body? I am her. And I also have the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Setting Spray. So let's shake this one because I can tell that there is like this needs to be shaken. This is the travel one. I actually did get sent this in PR, and I do have the big one too, but unfortunately my packaging got damaged in transit, so I'm gonna have my husband see if he can fix it. He is, after all, the engineer in this household. Hello, sir. Ooh. Smells like something, you know, when you smell something, you're like, what does that smells like another product. Oh, come on. Okay. Ah! Okay, that's maybe a little bit more aggressive. I don't know if you can see can you see the droplets? It's a little bit more aggressive maybe than we needed. I don't know how I feel about that, because I do feel like I got attacked by a setting spray. I will let you know how I feel about this one. Sometimes also when you spray something for the first time, you end up sometimes getting something a little bit more intense. I forgot to use this House Labs Balm Stick. Look at how beautiful this is. So this is the Balm Highlighter. I have it in Bio Radiant Glassy Highlighter Balm in, ooh, here's the color. Glassy Champagne? Glassy Champagne Quartz. Some words are hard to say. Should I can we try and get this on and just see if we can layer a little bit? Because there are definitely balmy products that you can layer on top of powders. Oh, that actually, I don't know if you can see the difference, but that actually made quite a big difference. That actually looks so delicious. It's a little sticky McStickerson, but this formula, what is that? Sir, is that a bug? Let's pretend that wasn't a bug. I've heard them themselves describe this formula as non-sticky. So we will let this one set down, but I gotta say, that looks delish. And if it's still sticky at the end, we'll just put a little bit of the NARS powder on top. Ooh, should we look how this one looks? The Orgasm one? Ooh, but definitely more sheer, as you can see. Okay. Let's go into eye makeup, because I got this palette. I bought this one from the Pat McGrath website. The limited edition purple is sold out. This is the Petal Morphosis, I think. Yes, Petal Morphosis, but you can buy the non-limited edition with the normal black packaging, and you can get it at her website, and I think you can get it at Sephora as well, and whatever else she has her stuff. So I did do a look not too long ago where I was using the green, the purple, and this like mauve and the dark. So I'm thinking today we are gonna try something a little bit more neutral. So we are gonna start out with this one and then this one. And I'm gonna see if I can deepen up with this one. That is a little bit more of an almost like metallic, but like a deeper shade. We're gonna see how that one works out. Let me start with a little bit of eye primer, and then we'll do that peachy shade that has a name, I'm sure. I just don't know which one. So I am gonna do something that is easy, because that's what I'm feeling today. And I also think that it's important when you have a palette that has like, you know, colorful shadows, neutral shadows, bold shadows, like more subtle shadows, it's important to show some range. And I did pay a hefty amount of money for this palette, so I need to make sure that I got my money's worth. I will say, the mattes are very pigmented and very buildable. Buildable to the point where you can get them to look more intense on the eye than almost in the pan. Because that's this peach here. And I think that it almost looks more intense on the eye than it does in the pan. And that's a quality that a lot of like really high quality eyeshadows have. That's something, for example, that I also think that Natasha Denona has as a quality. So I am really excited to see that in here. I am not as familiar with the Pat McGrath formula as I am with some other formulas, mainly because she hasn't really released a lot of color stories that I've been interested in, but I did like this color story. And I'm excited to play around with it. That's a really pretty, like a warm pink on me. Doesn't look as peachy as it does a warm pink on my lids on my skin color. Okay, so I have the peachy metallic on my brush here. I'm gonna spray it. I'm gonna put it on the lid. I did use a little bit of that pinky shade under the eyes too, but so far only one shade. Listen, come. This, I would consider that sticky. I'm gonna try it again because I do know that I used it on top of things and mixed with things, but it is described as non-sticky. But I don't know if we live in the same world. I think that if a bug landed, it'd have a hard time getting off my cheekbone. I'm just saying. Spritz, and putting that, just in the middle, I think. Or maybe on the, you know what? I'll put it on the entire lid and then we'll layer some of that dark shadow in the outer part and we'll see how that feel. This palette, when I started looking at this one, I feel like some of these shades are poured. Like some of them are probably poured in and like they came as a liquid or as a more of a sludge and then they poured them in and they dried down in the pan, and I think some of them were more like pressed in. And I think that definitely this one feels more like it was like a poured shadow, and it's kind of sparkly and pretty, and it has like a little bit of a gold duochrome to it. I feel like this is one of those shadows that's a pretty like, you want to look like a little fun but still not overdone and like a little, you know, not too much. This like sparkly golden peachy metallic, I honestly think that like it's nice but it's not overdone. I think that that looks really cute. I like that. Okay, that's, I like that. I'm gonna go in, that was a D flat, the EO9, but I'm gonna go in with the EO1, the one that is a little bit more poofy. This one has like a pastel white on it, and I'm gonna do that, this one in the middle, the burgundy darker shade. I'm gonna do that on EO1 simply because it's really good with packing on but also blending, while this flat one is really good with getting texture shadows to lay flat. But we're gonna put that one, you saw that I sprayed it, and we're gonna put that one just in the outer corner. Oh, I'm getting a little fallout, which is not good because I have a sticky cheek. Okay, I need to be worried about that because we can't have that. So I'm putting some of that darker metallic in the outer corner and just blending out carefully. And where was the brush? Where was the brush? Oh, here it is. The one that I was using with, I'm using a little bit more of that matte, and I'm just gonna put that on the edge. I think I'm just gonna do that just to have a little bit of darkness. You can tell there's just ever so little going on. Will I get rid of this fallout? No. Oh my god, I'm definitely sticky. Okay. That is that's not ideal. I will say though, did it dry down a little bit, or is it because I've been touching my cheeks? It might have dried down a little bit. I will, of course, these things are all like, well, except some of these things that I've mentioned, like the palette, but a lot of these things are like first impressions, so I will try them out in different ways and let you know how I feel about them, because when I touch it now, it actually doesn't feel that sticky. Is that because I kept touching it, or is it because it sat down? Sat down? It sat. It's sat. That I don't know. That I don't know. I'm getting rid of some of the fallout before it happens, basically, and we're doing the same on the other side. I think that is looking pretty good. You know what? Maybe I'll apologize to this House Labs, because now it just feels like a little creamy, but definitely not sticky. Okay, maybe I need to like formally apologize to that one because now it feels really good. Do you know what I really want to do? Let me clean off my little pencil brush and let's do this shadow right here. I have no idea what the name is, but it's like a very creamy, like it's a metallic, but it's almost like in between a metallic and a satin because it's not either or. And I'm just gonna do a little bit. I'm not even spraying. I'm just doing a little bit in my absolute inner corner. I'm not like putting it over here because when I put a shimmer there, it just accentuates the little folds and wrinkles and just things that I have going on there. And I don't think that that's helping me and helping my look. So I'm just putting it just around the tear duct like that. Ooh, and let me put one of my favorite things. This, look at this. Look at this. This is from Tarte. Look at this. That's how much I have left. I'm almost out of this one and I did actually purchase a new one because I think it is so good. I think that this looks incredible. Very sophisticated, very blended, very beautiful, and it's giving impact without being too like over the top. We are gonna try the ribbon wrapped lash from Too Faced. Like I said, this one is new at HSN and I will leave it down below. I love this brush. The brush looks so good. Like the brush looks so good. Let me do my lower lash line first. This is a tubing mascara. And a lot of you are loving tube mascara and you keep telling me I should give it another chance. So this is me giving it another chance and I can already tell you I love the brush. The brush is incredible. So easy with those little squiggles to like separate the lower lashes and just make it look really nice. I'm gonna go in and curl my lashes and we are gonna see what we can get. Okay, on with the mascara and let's see what one layer can give us. Again, I really like this brush. It is like not too small, so it is actually grabbing onto more like quite a lot of lashes at the same time. But it's not so fat that you end up just covering your entire eye or ending up poking yourself on the nose. And it's really curling all the lashes up and grabbing a hold of them. I think that that looks really good. Okay, so that is with one layer of mascara versus no layer of mascara. You're gonna have to tell me how you feel about this, if you think there's a big difference or not. I think it looks really good and I do like this brush. And like I said, I'll review all these products later on. I always do, but first impression, I do like it. Well, I don't know about you, but I feel pretty fierce. I think that this look is so beautiful and my skin is looking so good. This foundation concealer powder combo with this like highlighter, that is, I'm gonna be honest, it did dry down. It looks wet, but it's not. It's not powdery, but it's definitely not sticky or tacky. Okay, everything is forgotten, but this all looks so good. And the eyeshadow looks beautiful as well. And mascara, not too shabby. That's a really nice one. I really enjoyed this product. I'm enjoying this look. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know if you tried any of these products. And also thank you so much HSN for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to check out the deals down below. Like I said, there are new deals every week and you can get a discount of $10 off $20 with the code down below. So don't forget to check that out at the top of the description box. I hope you're having an amazing, amazing day. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave and I'll see you real soon again with a new video.